Hello students, today we will see what is meant by protocols and standards. During the past several decades, the data communication industry has grown at an astronomical rate, and consequently the need to provide communications between dissimilar computer equipment and systems has also increased. The major issue facing the data communication industry today is worldwide compatibility. Major areas of internet's interests are software and programming language, electrical and cable interface, transmission media, communication signal, and format compatibility. Thus, to ensure the orderly transfer of information, it has been necessary to establish standards means governing the physical, electrical, and procedural arrangement of data communication systems. The standard is an object or procedure considered by an authority or by general consent as a basis of comparison. The standards are authoritative principles or rules that imply on a model or pattern for guidance by comparisons. Then, what is meant by protocols? In computer network, communications occurs between entities in different systems. An entity is anything capable of sending or receiving information. For communications to occur, the entities must agree on the protocols. A protocol is the set of rules or guidelines for communication data. Rules are defined for each step and process during communications between two or more computers. Network has to follow these rules to successfully transmit the data. Then a protocol can be defined as a set of rules that governs data communications. This is called as a protocol. Then key elements of protocol. There are three elements of protocols. First is syntax, semantics, and timing. First is syntax. Syntax refer to the structure or format of data. Then semantic. Semantic refer to the meaning of each stations of bits. How is a particular pattern to be interpreted and what actions is to be taken on that interpretations. Then timing. Timing refers to characteristics when data should be sent and how fast they can be sent. These are the two characteristics of timing. Then functions of protocol. Protocols defines data sequencing rules. Here sequencing rule can be defined by protocol. Then protocol defines data routing rules with the most efficient path between the source and destinations. Protocol defines data formatting rules which group of bits within packets constitute data control, addressing or other informations. Then fourth is protocol defines flow control or of information or data. Then fifth is protocol defines error control rule are designed to detect errors in message and to ensure transmission of correct message. Sixth is protocol defines precedence and order of transmission rule that ensure all the nodes get a chance to use communications lines and others. Other resources of network based on priorities assigned to them. Seventh is protocol defines connection establishment and termination rules that defines how connection established, maintained and terminated when two nodes of network want to communicate with each others. 8 is protocol defines data security and privacy that built into most communications software packages. These are the functions of protocol. Then standard. Standards are also necessary in networking to ensure interconnectivity and interoperability between various networking hardware and software component or devices. Standards are necessary in our daily life. Everything that we use in our daily life has some standards. Standards are also necessary in networking or interoperability, interconnectivity. This standard provides guidelines to protect manufacturers and vendors to ensure national and international interconnectivity. Standards can be classified into two types, de facto and de jure standards. Then first is de facto standards. De facto means by fact or by convention. These are the standards that have been traditionally used and mean by fact or by conventions. These standards are not approved by any organized body but are adopted by widespread use. These de facto standards are further divided into two types, proprietary and non-proprietary standards. First is proprietary standards. These are invented and owned by organizations who first use them and which gain popularity. Proprietary standards is close because they close off communications with devices of other vendors. Then second is non-proprietary standards are those that are developed by organization or any committee or any group which becomes popular and vendors start supporting them. These are the non-proprietary standards. Non-proprietary standards are open because anybody adhering to those automatically gains access to all other following those standards. Then second is de jure standards, means by law or by regulations. It means by law or regulation. De jure standards that has been legislated by official body. These de jure standards are usually led by government or government appointed agencies. This is called as a de jure standards. Then standard organization. Many organizations are dedicated to establish standards. These are as follows. Then first organization is International Organization for Standardizations, that means ISO. ISO is a multinational body whose membership is drawn mainly from the standard creation committee of various government through the world, and the ISO developing standards in scientific, technological and economical activity. Second is International Telecommunication Union Telecommunication Standards, that is ITU-T. The International Telecommunications Union is a specialized agency of United Nations which is responsible for information and communication technologies. Then third is American National Standard Institute, ANSI. This organization is completely private, non-profit corporations, non-affiliated to US government. Then fourth is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, IEEE. The IEEE is the largest professional engineering society in the world, and the IEEE oversees the development and adoption of international standards for computing and communications. And last is Electronic Industries Association, EIA. EIA is a non-profit organization devoted to the promotion to electronic manufacturing concerns.